Good evening. It is I, Roncar. It is my pleasure to be with you in this evening. In our last session together, I missed an opportunity to address an aspect of creation that we have gone over in the past. However, there was an explicit question asked about post-traumatic stress disorders and why these occur to some people. And in my answer, you may remember, I said that in stressful situations, many people's minds go into overdrive and they begin to contemplate with fear, but with great emotion, the situation that they are experiencing. And so their mind is intensely reacting to the situation, very often giving themselves messages such as, I'll never survive this, I'm going to die, I'm hardly afraid, what am I going to do? Repeated over and over and over through their mind with great emphasis. They're shouting it in their mind. They may be too afraid to speak a single word. And so they relive these events over and over again. And this becomes part of their creation. Now you know the technique of affirmations. It is when you state how you wish things to be, and you contemplate their development, their manifestation. You imagine how things will be in your life. This is essentially the same thing that happens during the event that causes the post-traumatic disorder. Except you are choosing to do this. If you can invest in your affirmations, in your statements, the kind of passion and extreme emotion that occurs during these horrific events that some individuals experience that bring forth this post-traumatic stress disorder, you will be far more effective in creating those things that you desire. Frequently, when individuals make affirmations, they may say something such as, I am lovable and I am in a wonderful relationship. I am lovable and I am in a wonderful relationship. I am lovable and I am in a wonderful relationship. And they're really quite bored by the whole thing. And because they don't want to be spending the time saying this, it is just the technique they have been taught. It is far more expressive and effective to say, I am wonderful. I am terrific. I am great. I am marvelous. I know this to be true. I am absolutely fabulous. I am awesome. Spinjala. You must use everything that you have. Ausgezeichnet. Wunderbar. I am all of these things. And when you feel this emotionally, when you say this enthusiastically in your mind, when you give thanks for the forthcoming events that you wish to have happen, and you know that they will happen to you, and you are enthusiastic over these situations that you are in the process of creating in this moment, in this time, you will find that you will be far more successful with your affirmations than when you are really merely repeating by rote that which you wish to say, or that you believe you should say, or that you are trying to create for yourself. But the simple word trying to create for yourself implies that you are not being successful, or that you may not be successful. And if you are trying, well, you will continue to try. But when you can speak forth with great enthusiasm about your projects, your success, and all those things you know are going to be happen to you, with similar emphasis to someone who is in a horrifying, terrible situation in which they are afraid for their life, if you can create that with passion and enjoyment and knowing it to be true, you will create a post-traumatic enjoyment. Because your mind will go to that thought enthusiastically time after time after time. And each time you think about that, you are making the affirmation. You are contemplating it deliciously. If you have ever been extremely hungry and you knew you were going to enjoy a great dinner in an hour or two, and you were contemplating that dinner over and over and over again because of your hunger, but you needed to drive to the location. You had to wait for the restaurant or the waitress perhaps to bring this delectable concoction to yourself. Your mind and your mouth salivates over the prospect of eating it. Your mind is completely engrossed in it. And so it does come true for you. And if you can generate that enthusiasm for yourself and constant thinking about that which you wish to create in your life with enthusiasm, being impatient for it to show up because you know that it is coming and it is going to be here soon, any moment it is going to be here in manifestation, you are sending out powerful energies which will bring to yourself and create for yourself that which you wish to achieve. So before I continued with this evening, I wanted to go back to that question of last week, to take the opportunity to further demonstrate that similar passion, similar extreme emotion generated by yourself with great enthusiasm for the prospects that you wish to create, that you intend to create, that you are creating, will constantly remain with you and bring that into fulfillment in your life.